My brother over here is just as strong as I am. Hello, Bill and Tony and anybody else out here that's supported seniors. We appreciate the opportunity to come before you today and talk about this. Senior centers are an opportunity to take care of a lot of problems that seniors have. And like Carolyn said, if we can keep our people healthy, it keeps them out of the nursing homes and it keeps them out of the services that CACI's got to provide with in-home aid support and also with Meals on Wheels. I deliver meals every Thursday. And to go into the homes of these people and see how happy they are to receive a hot meal, it's unbelievable. And there is some money that's come down through the stimulus money to keep the Meals on Wheels program going, and that's really appreciated. But the block grant money that the state is looking at right now, that is part of the Home and Community Block Grant money for meals and transportation. What seniors call the Action Team, we ran a county transportation program. And every year for 3 years when we were doing that, we tripled our membership on riders. Every year we tripled our membership. There's so many people out there today that can't get to the doctor, that can't get to the grocery stores, that can't get to a senior center, that need transportation. And a senior center, if it's done right, it coordinates a lot of that. And that's what we're shooting for. I know there was money appropriated last year and the year before, but with the budget being as tight as it is, I encourage the legislators to seriously consider not cutting important things like the money for senior centers, because they need operating expenses. They need money to operate. They need incentive money to go after the merits of Senior Center of Excellence or merit, to strive to improve their operations. And without an incentive to do that, it's tough for them to continue to go after those centers of merits and excellence. But the $2 million block grant money that was approved and never funded last year is critical. It's really critical to get that passed and get that, like Carolyn said, don't lose any ground. But we fought hard to get that $2 million a recurring funding operation, and so it's important. And Luther can tell you on the disabled, okay? Disabled transportation is just so critical and so much needed to be improved upon what we got. So we highly encourage all legislators to seriously consider getting ready for the baby boomers, getting ready for the BRAC. When BRAC comes here, 40,000 additional people coming to Fort Bragg, every one of those senior people will retire someday. And a good portion of them will retire right here, increasing the population of Cumberland County. Every one of them, normally about a fourth of them, bring their parents or bring their grandparents with them. And a lot of times the military moves on and moves off to different places and leaves their parents here. And the county is stuck with taking care of these folks. And Medicaid is so expensive, and if you can keep people out of a nursing home, you don't have to pay that Medicaid expense. So why not support senior issues and services? Why not build senior centers? We desperately need a good senior center here in Cumberland County. We've been fighting this for a while, and we're getting headway right now with the Parks and Recreation. They're getting enthusiastic about putting out a nice facility, and we highly encourage that, and we support them. Chip and I are on the Joint Senior Citizens Advisory Commission, as well as Carolyn and CACI, and that commission is fighting hard, and Elma back there is fighting hard to help support any effort for a senior center. But it's going to take somebody dedicated, both at the state legislation and the local legislation, to really back the need for a good senior center in this community. And every other community, New Hanover, Sanford, Mooresville, up in the Ruthie Homes up there in Salisbury, it's taken one or two legislators who really, with a passion and united way, supporting something like this. It's really taken an effort of some really leaders to step forward, as well as some people like Chip and I who are fighting for it. But we need your help, and I highly request that the legislators seriously consider increasing funding for seniors. The population is going to reverse itself. There'll be more seniors than there will be education kids. And I know Margaret is one of the greatest supporters of education. And one of these days we're going to get her turned around to be as serious about seniors as she is with education. Tony's shaking his head back. He don't think that will ever happen. I don't know. But anyway, but we do need help, and we request that, and we're happy that you're here today, and really admire the legislators for coming out and listening to the folks that are here to express themselves. Thank you.